The world is not ending, it's rehearsing. Every few years, we gather on the stage of maps and flags, wearing different uniforms, speaking different languages to perform the same story. Missiles rise like questions no one intends to answer. Sirens sing lullabies for the sleepless, and somewhere, a man presses a button with the calmness of someone sending an email. We like to believe war is chaos. It isn't. It is extremely well organized. Paperwork is filed, targets are verified, casualties are categorized, even death has formatting. And if you zoom out far enough, it almost looks clean, almost logical, almost necessary. That almost is where humanity dies. A child runs not away from the enemy, but away from a sound. Because before you learn who is right and who is wrong, you learn what fear sounds like. But nations don't hear sounds, they hear signals. Iran hears provocation, Israel hears threat, the world hears breaking news. No one hears the child, because the child is not a stakeholder. This is Unclaimed, and I'm Prasad Chaubey. Tonight, we're not chasing a ghost in courtroom or a lady in white on an empty road. Tonight, we leave Mumbai, not by train, not by flight, but by perspective. Tonight, we look at the world through the eyes of something that does not belong to it. An observer, not human, not emotional, not invested. An alien trying to understand why a species so desperate to survive keeps rehearsing its own extinction. What you're about to hear is not my opinion, it is simply what it saw. We have upgraded our morality. It now comes with terms and conditions. You are innocent unless you are in the wrong place. You are human unless you are on the wrong side. You are alive until strategy requires otherwise. And the terrifying part, this feels normal because we have seen this before, and before that, and before that. History is not repeating itself, it's looping, like a horror film where characters don't realize they are the same characters, just with better technology. Once upon a time, we killed each other with swords. It was inefficient, personal, messy. You had to look into someone's eyes. Now, we kill with precision, which is just a polite way of saying we have removed the inconvenience of empathy. Progress is a beautiful word. It hides ugly things. We have faster missiles, smarter systems, cleaner narratives, but the intention unchanged. Greed has evolved. It no longer says, I want more. It says, I deserve more. Fear has evolved. It no longer says, I am scared. It says, I must strike first. And power? Power has become so sophisticated. It doesn't even look like power anymore. It looks like policy. We don't declare wars anymore. We justify them. And justification is far more dangerous because a declared war can end. A justified war can continue forever. Listen carefully. No one in this story is a villain. That's what makes it terrifying. Because villains can be defeated, but righteousness has no off switch. Every side believes it is defending something sacred, and when something is sacred, anything becomes acceptable, including fire, especially fire. And somewhere far away, in a room with soft lighting and expensive chairs, men discuss this like a game of chess. They say things like moves and position because calling them lives would ruin the strategy. This was Unclaimed, and I'm Prasad Chaubey. Greed, fear, and power didn't leave humanity, they just got promoted to countries.